Hi everyone and welcome to another Pilates class. For this class you'll need some light dumbbells, cans or water bottles will work. I want you to come and sit down on your glutes. Your arms are going to be parallel to the mat. Roll your shoulders back and we're just going to do a roll back. Keeping a C curve in our spine as we roll back and coming up and lengthening our spine. Making sure that we're always keeping our feet flat on the mat even when we roll back. Keeping our arms parallel to the mat, not dropping them as we roll back. Getting ready to go into our next exercise. We're just going to do a row in our roll back position. So we're going to stay there, keeping an isometric hold in our abs, and we're going to follow the dumbbells with our gaze, so we're adding a twist into our upper torso as well. Remember to keep your feet flat on the mat. I want you to now come onto your knees and face me. We're going to go into hug the moon exercise, so palms facing towards me, and we're just going to circle them around above our head. Relax your shoulders, keep your core in tight here. Exhale to lift your arms overhead, inhale to lower back down. For our next exercise we're going to do a shoulder press. Arms by shoulders, palms facing forward, and we're just going to press up, squeezing at the top. Make sure to exhale as you push up, inhale as you lower back down. Keeping our arms up at shoulder level, we're just going to do a chest press now. So we're going to bring our elbows together. Really squeeze your elbows together. The next exercise is a bicep curl, so keep your elbows in towards you. You don't want to be swinging them as you lift up your weights. Keep your palms facing up. Your spine is neutral. I'm going to turn now so that you can see me, and we're going to do some tricep pushbacks. So I want your palms facing backwards, and we're just going to press back. Make sure you're leaning a bit forward. Come to lying on your back now, knees bent, and we're just going to scissor our arms. Make sure you're keeping your core in tight so you're not rocking from side to side as you do this. Make sure also that you are not flaring in your ribs, but you're keeping that core connection and that stabilization in your upper torso. We're going to do some flies, but starting on the right side. You're just going to lower and lift your arm to the side, making sure you're not tipping in your hip as you lower, but you're keeping that stabilization. Inhale to lower, exhale to lift. We're now going to take it to the left side. Inhale to lower your arm, exhale to bring your arm back up. Lifting both legs to tabletop, we're going to extend the right arm and the right leg and then bring it back to starting position. Make sure your back isn't lifting up off the floor, but you're keeping your lower back pressed to the mat. Your pelvis is as stable as possible. Inhale to lengthen. Place your left foot on the floor and drop your left weight and put your hand behind your head. And we're just going to do an extend and tuck on the right hand side. So extend your leg and arm and then tuck it back in, lifting your upper body off the mat as well. Inhale to extend, exhale to tuck. We're now going to do the left hand side, so bring your legs to tabletop, extend your left and right arm and leg and bring it back, keeping your head flat on the mat, your lower back flat on the mat and your core in tight. Make sure your ribs aren't flaring, and you're going to inhale to extend, exhale to come back to center. Place your right foot on the floor and drop your weight. And we're going to do the extend and tuck again. So inhale to extend, exhale to tuck. Support your head with your hand and think about bringing your knee to your nose. Bring both weights overhead together and extend your legs out, and we're just going to also do a double leg and arm extend and tuck. Make sure you are lifting your head up off the floor as you tuck in. Exhale to tuck, inhale to extend. Make sure your back is pressed flat to the mat. Place both feet back on the mat, and we're just going to do some weighted crunches here. Exhale to crunch, inhale to lower. I want you to come into a 4-point kneeling position now, and you're going to put your weight behind your right knee, and we're going to press up into a donkey kick, engaging those glutes. Make sure that your foot is flexed. Exhale to donkey kick, inhale to lower back down, keeping your core in tight. Coming down onto your left hand side on your elbow, you're going to lift your top leg to hip height and you're going to flex it forward and extend it back, getting into those glutes as you extend it back and those hip flexors as you extend forward. Make sure that your knee and your foot are in line with each other. You're going to extend back and you're just going to lift and lower your leg, keeping your leg parallel to the floor. And keeping that extension in your hip. Exhale to lift, inhale to lower. Next up, we're going to combo the two. So we're going to flex, extend, and lift. Make sure that you're lifting up out of your shoulder, that you're not sinking down. You're keeping those obliques engaged as well. You're now going to circle your leg forward like you are painting a circle with your knee. Change the direction of your circle. Make sure your foot and your knee are parallel to the floor. It's easy to go into turnout here. Now, we are going to take this to your left hand side, so doing those donkey kicks, putting the weight behind your knee, flexing your foot, exhale to kick, inhale to lower, keeping your core in tight, making sure there's no arching in your back when you go into extension. Perfect. Now we're going to lie on our right hand side on our elbow, making sure that we're lifted up out of our shoulder, and we're going to flex and extend our leg. Make sure you're keeping it hip height. Your feet and knee are in line, parallel to the floor. We're going to extend our leg backwards and we're going to lift and lower. Let's combo it. So flex forward, extend back and lift your leg. Remember not to sink into your shoulder. Keep lifted out. We're now going to paint a circle on the wall with this leg. So it's easy to go out into external rotation here with your knee higher than your foot, but try to keep everything in line. Change direction. I'm going to do a side plank now, shoulder over elbow. We're going to put the weight on our hip and we're going to lift it overhead as we raise up into a side plank. You can also do this on your knees if you need a modification. But try and keep your body in one straight long line. Taking this to the other side now. Exhale to lift, inhale to lower back down. Make sure you're not spending a lot of time at the bottom, but you're lifting straight back up. The next exercise is a back extension row. So you're going to come to line on your tummy. You're going to extend your upper back and you're going to push in and out with your arms. Making sure to look just forward of your mat. Keep your core in tight here so you're not swaying from side to side. Our last and final exercise, a renegade row. So I want you to come into a plank position and we're gonna lift one dumbbell at a time, staying with our core tight. You will sway a little bit here, but try and keep your core as tight as possible so that you're not swaying all over the place. We're almost done. 5 more seconds. And we're we're done. Well done, everyone. You did so well. Thank you for joining me in today's class. I'll see you on the next video. Goodbye.